Good morning and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is Quinati and this is going to be just a general view of what's going on today. Check the old store here, see if there's no checking because we have double ancients. I pulled a few shards this morning, used all my gems, and I got nothing. So that's just the story of my life now that I have a decent roster. I'm not really worried about it, and I'm not spending any money. So what's going on today? We have the Dragon Tournament, which is my favorite because Dragon is the easiest one, and I have a good team. We also have, oh, wait a minute. We also have a Champion Chase Tournament. Hey, look at that. I'm number 13. Yay. So I don't expect to win any of those because I'm not going to actively participate. I did a lot of farming for the Fusion, for Skull King, and I did horribly. So I'm going to give up on that too. Anyways, that's what's going on today. This is probably, let's see what daily login. 122, so it's silver this evening. No gems, no shards. What do they got for offers? We've got a really expensive ancient pack, a gem pack because I use all my gems, spring pack which is $50. If you really want to summon and you've got $150, go ahead and buy them. I don't have $150, so I'm not going to buy them. Other than that, that's what's going on today for offers. Inside here, we've got, in my guild, we do Monday Brutal and Friday Nightmare. So I used my key for Nightmare this morning and did 22 million damage. I'm not really worried about Nightmare Boss. I can, on good days, I can 2-key him, and that's good. So let's do a dragon, consider this a dragon tournament. And in my last video, you saw my original team or my regular team. Let's pull them out, set it by rank, and then let's choose a bunch of people here. Let's choose Altan. Let's choose Piggy, because Norog is a great character. I like Norog. Let's see, let's do Lightsworn and no Venus. Let's use Whirlum and Longbeard. And who else? We don't have a healer. We have a res. Let's choose Padma. Alright, so I just picked random people, basically, just to see if it can be done. I got two epics and 3 legendaries. I am not your person if you're looking for a free-to-play team on this account. I will do some videos on my other account for my free-to-play or quote-unquote free-to-play. And show you, just as a standpoint of somebody who's not endgame, which he is not. And then we'll go from there, but that's at a later date. Today, I'm just showing you a team that's mostly all defense, so it might be a little bit longer, but I have no reses, no on-demand reses, so I just have to rely on Padma to hold her own. Longbeard I'm not really worried about. But guys, you can put a bunch of different characters on this team. Just make sure that they all do something and make their time count, whether it be damage or debuffs or buffs or healing or speed beat ups. Um, that way you're being the most efficient. If you're starting out, this is going to be your first dungeon that you accomplish probably, unless you're really super good at figuring Spider or Fire Knight out. Because this one, really, you just need a regular team, and your clan boss team generally is going to work out the best. Um, you've got counterattack. It's the same type of structure as a clan boss, except for you're fighting waves too. And you just have to make sure that when you get to the dragon, you've got enough damage to get through the stuns. And I have to live through this. And so on my team, Norog accomplishes a pretty good mission. He reduces the amount of damage that my whole team takes with his passive. And we've got Altan, who reses, provides an attack down, and he also provides a defense up. We've got Padma, who does attack down, which I really didn't need to bring 2 attack downs, but she also steals buffs and does stuff like that. So I lost Longbeard. And then, this just shows you that even with legendaries, if you don't have a good structured team, you can fail. Or if you don't have the right gear, you can fail. I'm not really worried about gear. I just know that these, whoever the hell they are on the 2 ends hit like trucks. I mean, they're level 280. If I can get a level 280 character, I probably would kick ass too. So what I need is for Altan to do the final blow on this apothecary, and that way I can bring Longbeard back, which I just did. So Longbeard I don't think is in lifesteal, which would probably be a good idea since I don't have a healer. If I had a leveled apothecary, I'd show you an apothecary, but everybody knows about apothecary. I'm not sure if everybody knows about... But see, now that was really good. Sorry to interrupt myself, but the other cool thing about Norog is you can't stun him, you can't freeze him, and you can't sleep him. So he's kind of safe that way. And then I love Longbeard's charge. He's probably going to die again, but at least if he dies again now, we've got Lightsworn to keep him up. Nope. So he might die anyways. And I wish I could speed this up. But I can't. I wish there was a ×4 button or a sim button. So when I played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, it was actually cool because when you simmed that one, you didn't have to go through the graphics or anything like that. You just simmed it and it was done. And so you see what happened there. This might be a fail. I don't know how they keep on rezzing people. But it's always important to make sure you keep your healers, or at least one healer, one reser, somebody. And it doesn't have to be anybody special. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't even have to be a apothecary. There's a couple of good options that are open if you don't have an apothecary that at least do a little bit of healing in this game. Probably one of the best resources to find that stuff is Ayumi Love, A-U-M-I, A-Y, Ayumi Love, anyways, A-Y, Yumi Love. And you can look up characters on Raid Shadow Legends by their skills. You can find, healers and all those things. So I got beat. Now let's do this. Let's change this up a bit. Take out Padma, because she doesn't really do anything that's not already being done. And let's put in somebody who heals. No, I don't want to put Battle. Not everybody has Battle. Oh. How about Skull Crown? Or Steel Skull. Alright. So now we have somebody who can heal. And he's an epic. He's not legendary. He's probably one that everybody wants to get mid account. He's great for the Nightmare boss. He's not bad for the Ultra Nightmare if you have him, but definitely somebody who can be replaced by somebody more effective. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, there's not a whole lot more effective than somebody who heals, who puts a defense up, who cleanses, and lays down poisons. But as far as building him, I just need to. I'm just not into rebalancing, especially if I have a roster that's got enough people already. I mean, so I know people didn't want to sit here and watch somebody go through 2 dragons, but it's a dragon tournament, so that's what we're going to do. So already, it's better. See, he just keeps on healing. And then now I've got a healer and somebody who can revive on death, and that's good. But I wish these didn't take so long, because now I have to sit there and talk the whole time through. While I'm sitting here talking about this, let's go over some of the kind of important things that I like to tell people about. We've covered, making sure your roles are filled and and stuff like that. Let's talk about how to get your characters to do things in these dungeons and higher levels. Because some people have these characters and say, you know what, I don't have them doing this much damage, or I don't have them living this long. Most of everything has to do with your gear and your Great Hall and your masteries. Those 3 things right there, as you progress through those, you're going to make your characters innately better. Also, your arena level. You get buffs from arena from your levels. The higher arena level you have, the better the buffs. And it's not just about that chest at the end of the week. It's about those bonuses, and those bonuses are pretty strong. You'll find as you climb in the arena that you can climb everywhere else. Boom. So we saw him hit Steel Skull, and usually that will take my squishy and wreak havoc on him. And, they don't target those guys on the end, even though they do the most damage. And that's what I want. I want to target the most damaged people. Now I can click and say focus on that guy, and now they have to focus on him. They keep on going after my Steel Skull, which is good, because he's negative affinity and he's tough. I built him for clan boss, so he's got to be tough. That's the thing, guys. If you don't know, and you don't watch the other videos, and this is one of your first times, as far as sustainability goes, defense for clan boss, HP for dungeons, and then for arena, unless you're going for a tanky team that can sustain for a long period of time, you're going to want to basically go attack for attack characters. And attack nuking, dungeons, you're just going to go, or arena, you're just going to go speed and then attack. So what you want to do with a nuking team is you want to debuff, you want to speed up, you want to, and then you want to nuke. So you want to go first, and then your nukers, their job, their only job is to kill and go fast. So if you have a speed up person like Apothecary or a Duchess or maybe or a Siphi or anybody who has speed boosts, it's Lysandra. Those are the people that you put first. They speed everybody else up. You put your buffs and debuffs on, and then boom. It's probably the most fail-safe arena team that you can get. And everybody's got a nuker. I mean, whether it be Aethel or Kayle, the next thing you do when you get those characters is you take and you put attack, crit damage, and that's basically it. You don't want attack gloves on those characters. There's not many characters that you would want to use attack gloves on, because if they do attack, you want them to have a strong crit. In the arena, you have to go fast, so you do speed boots and attack chest, and then even for the ring and your pendant, you want a pendant that gives you crit damage and an attack with good substats on the ring, and then attack banner if you're not a debuffer. And then if you do debuffs, you want an accuracy banner. So we're about 6 minutes, and we're about done with the dragon, and you can see that it worked a lot better when I had somebody who could, lay poisons, because you got to get past those inhale phases before he breathes out the stunning fire, and there we go. So that's it for that, and that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. I'm new to this game, so I'd like some more subscribers, and it doesn't hurt. Also, feel free to comment on the video if there's things that you liked, you didn't like, and if there's anything else you'd like to see. Other than that, this is Quinati with a Raid Shadow Legends video. Have a great day.